Alright everyone, I managed to get a situation here going where I could at least record. I don't know how good the quality is going to be. The audio certainly won't be as good. I'm actually using two laptops right now, one to record. The other one is better in some ways but can't actually use the Logitech drivers that are available now. So this is basically what I'm limited to, this and smartphone related videos for some time. I'll do some more like garden updates and maybe wander around outdoors and ramble to myself or something to make up for it. By the way, I will do a laptop update. That'll be the last video of the day. We got to talk first, though, about Mitt Romney. Because Mitt Romney, he says, based on the Mueller report, he's trying to do that waffle thing. People are comparing him to Jeff Flake. I think he's more disingenuous than Jeff Flake. Jeff Flake, I think, believes some of his own bullshit, but Romney's always been an opportunist. And so he's like, well, based on the Mueller report, I think that the Trump is being sickening and stuff like that. And it's like, I'm not exactly sure why. He's like, oh, he instructed like Jeff Sessions to lie. But he didn't do anything impeachable. He didn't collude with a foreign state. The entirety of the probe should never have even happened. It was based on the idea that there was probable cause to look into collusion between the Trump campaign and a foreign state. But we now know that was bullshit on two different counts. Number one, after the probe, we don't find any evidence of that. So retroactively, we can say, well, they shouldn't have triggered it in the first place. Number two, the Steele dossier should never have been the basis for such an investigation. Lisa Page testified that her then, fuck buddy Sturzock there said, oh yeah, no other evidence is involved. It's the Steele dossier. Give it to the FISA court. They rubber stamp it like they do everything. Rosenstein looks at it. He rubber stamps it without even reading it, according to him himself in congressional testimony. There never should have been a probe from the get-go. So the idea that he said this to Jeff Sessions and got like disgruntled when he recused himself, who fucking cares? By the way, that's just, again, that's testimony from another individual. I don't know that it's true. Just because it appears in the Mueller report, because it happens to have been claimed by another person, does not make it absolutely true. Trump supposedly was being hyperbolic, but who fucking cares? Look, they looked into, the whole probe was about collusion. There was no collusion. The other part was obstruction. There's no obstruction. They at least found no reason to charge him with any such thing, or to indict, or to look further into it. They ended the probe, and that's that. So, for Mitt Romney to opportunistically come out and cast himself off as the never Trump, I wouldn't be surprised if he starts a fucking primary bid or something like that. It's like, well, I can do it better than Bill Weld. What is it? Third time's a charm. It'll be like Hillary Clinton or something like that. Didn't he run twice before? I mean, he became the nominee in 2012. I think in 2008 or was it 2004 or something like that, he ran as a candidate and didn't get it. I think it was crazy then, and I think it's crazy now. The idea of a Mitt Romney presidency would be honestly frightening. I mean, at least under Trump we have a good economy, and we have a lot of good tweets. Under Mitt Romney it'd be like, oh, here's my favorite cereal. You can think he'd be like the face of the Quaker Oats ads or something like that. He's just a boring, kind of a cringy dude. I find it funny that he would say, though, oh, his presidency is sickening. Oh, Trump's behavior is sickening. This from somebody who made his fortune by basically buying up bankrupt businesses, slapping a coat of paint on them, and selling them for exorbitant prices using his swindler used car salesman tactics. This from a dude who got Obama reelected by refusing to campaign for the last 2 fucking months of the election. This from a dude who couldn't wage a campaign anyway. He couldn't debate himself out of a paper bag. Though that Mitt Romney, the Mitt Romney that pretends to be like a conservative, but he's like, well, no, I don't really want to lower taxes, except on corporations. They're people, my friend. Bad, lonely, very sore, and cold people many times, but they're people. Yeah, they're comprised of people, mostly people who would not benefit from Mitt Romney being in power. The fact that he's in office again astonishes me. It astonishes me that anyone would vote for him. Fucking Mitt Romney. Mitt the Twit. I called him Mitt Rommel when he was running. Sort of a joke there. I mean, he is a little bit fascistic when you listen to his spiel about businesses. He's the Goldman Sachs dude. Well, Goldman Sachs, Mitt Romney's good buddies say that Trump has a slight advantage going into the next election. And we started to talk about Elizabeth Warren's madness as she's trying to mop up some more support. It's going to be funny to see what happens with that. By the way, I'm going to try to keep the videos a little bit shorter today. I've got a lot of work to do. I am going to try to order the laptop I'm seeing what happens with the money. Like WePay has already given me the confirmation email and stuff, so we're gonna see, because it is. You got to realize it's a holiday, a banking holiday for the next few days. Got the weekend, got Easter, so things are a little bit touch and go. But at the very least, yes, there will be. Look, I'll give people clanks. Maybe I should make a video 4,000 clanks for the $4,000. I think that would take a while. I don't know. Maybe I'll do that. I'll cut it. I'll do it for every 10 clanks. Otherwise, I'd have an Arnold Schwarzenegger arm by the time I was done. I'm in a little bit of a better mood today, so that's about all. Peace out.